W.U.W.R, back here on Web's Wicked and Raw, another episode. I got my boy M.E., aka Burns here.
What's up, brother?
So y'all know what the deal is. We about to sit here, drink some brews, answer some questions. Today, we got Mickey's.
Oh, man.
We got the tall boys right here. Like, shit, we're gonna let y'all know what this shit tastes like again. Cheers, my boy.
Cheers, man.
Ah, I love Mickey's.
It's that
Like
malt
Mickey's?
liquor.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, shit. Lucky we ain't got it in the 40. We would have been drunk by the end of this shit.
Man, bro,
Alright.
man. I'll be good, though.
On me.
I can handle the pressure.
Alright, so we about to jump in these questions right here. So, Burns, he's an artist, business owner, writer, and a photographer. And he's part of the Feeler here in Tulsa. So, I mean, we'll give the viewers some insight on what Feeler's about, what's up to come, and, you know, just the insight of what's happening.
Yeah, man. FELA is an acronym for Fire Little Africa. And it's a project that's commemorating the 100th year of the Tulsa Race Massacre. And man, you know, we had linked up for 5 days right when the pandemic hit, you know what I mean, last year in March. And we took over the Greenwood Culture Center and the Brady Mansion, which is now called the Skyline Mansion. You know what I mean, Felix Jones, shout out to Felix Jones of the Cowboys. He bought the mansion and linked up with Steph. They started a label. And then, shout out to W.U.W.R. W.U.W.R is the curator. And it's a project, man, that's going to really shake the world because it's going to bring attention out to Tulsa's hip hop. Okay. To Oklahoma music as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Oklahoma hip hop, because we got some city cats on there, you know what I mean?
And Oklahoma's coming up in like music and movies and films.
Man. I've been. It's a movie coming out this year. Actually, in a couple of. It's next week. It comes out called Body Brokers. Man, I'm in that movie for a little short.
Up. Body Brokers.
Yeah, man. It got Michael K. Williams. It got it's Val Kilmer's son. I can't think of his name right now, but he's in there. Man, it's a lot of superstars in there, and shit. Even my kids and my wife is in there. You know
okay, shit.
You know what I'm saying? So like, we all got a little cut up in there, man. So be looking out for that.
Do you know the exact date it's supposed to be dropped?
February 19th, 2021. Body Brokers. Be looking out for that, man.
All right, so let's see. Let's jump into one of these questions. What is your goal in life? Like to keep your mindset driven of like the FELA, your music, your photography, everything that what keeps that drive going? Like,
man, knowing that I'm man, just like coming from a place where I literally came from nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now I have an opportunity to create a whole better life than for my kids than what I had. You know what I'm saying? You know? And it's just life, period. You know what I mean? It's just life as itself. Seeing my kids, my wife, and knowing that I need to leave some type of generational wealth behind. You know what I'm saying? For them. So, and I just love music, man. I am hip hop. I am music. I grew up in music. You know what I'm saying? So it's just everything that comes along, man. It's just life itself, like itself.
Are you more focused on today or tomorrow, or what is your concept on like life as like you take a step forward? Like, do you see what tomorrow's going to bring you, or do you sit there and like stay in the same footsteps and just be like, am I going to take 3 steps forward to take 5 steps back, or do you just say fuck it and go for it and just keep it pushing? You know what I mean?
Man, I'm the type of person that I live for today. Because anything can happen at any given moment, and it can set you back some. So you know what I'm saying. If you got your mind so far in the future, you're not really focused on what's going on right now, and it's going to stress you out. You know what I mean? And it's going to leave you. It's going to leave you boggled. It's going to leave you stutter-stepped, and you're going to be hesitant on making life choices for vital things that you need to make for your life to be able to keep going. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, I'm more of a today person. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow matters too. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday does too.
So, but let's get over today.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's today, man. It's the now.
All right, nice. What what do you want your life to be like in 5 years?
Oh man, in 5 years, I see myself with you know what I'm saying, nice ass fucking house with land, you know, for my foundation, for my tribe, you know. That's really going to be the result of my success in my music and my art,
Okay.
you know, and having my business, Tribe X, you know what I'm saying, Tribe Enterprises LLC. Tribe Enterprises LLC, man, is going to be a well-functioned label, you know, with multiple artists. I got my own merch on, man, my ME shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and everything is a one of one. So if you want something, ain't nobody else gonna have it. It's gonna be a one of one. It's just got the print on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll put the link in the description below or right here, so you can purchase some merchandise or talk to them about purchasing some. So.
Oh yes sir. Also, man, I see myself helping my hometown get a better water system. You know what I'm saying, and rebuild some factories, and to bring more jobs there, to because it's one of the poorest cities in America.
Where's that at?
In Tallulah, Louisiana.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the birthplace of the first American mall. You know what I'm saying? Bloom's Arcade, and a lot of famous people came from there. It's a very historical place, and the history of it is just, you know, it doesn't deserve to go down the way it has been. It doesn't deserve to descend like that. So in 5 years, man, I see myself being basically a savior to my hometown, and you know what I'm saying, bringing a better way of living. In 5 years, I see myself really, you know, everywhere, man, international, TV, radio.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
see
telegraph, all that shit. You know what I'm saying, 8 tracks, vinyl, all that shit.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, YouTube, whatever the fuck they do. You know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be everywhere, and it's gonna be the sake of hip hop. It's gonna be the sake of music. It's gonna be the sake of, you know what I'm saying, the ones that came before me and the ones that come after me.
Okay. Yeah, I can feel that. If you achieved all your life's goals, how would you feel? Like, would you just feel accomplished? Would you feel like, oh, there's more I need to do besides just this? Or like, how would you feel if you achieved like every goal that you set right now? If you achieved it in, let's say, 2 years, like, would you push more to do more, or would you just, you know, coast and enjoy that? You know what I mean?
Man, I would feel, man, if I was to accomplish all of my goals right now, especially in the span of 2 years, brother, I'll tell you right now, I would be in my final form.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be in my final form, bro. But at the same time, that it's going to be way more for me to do, because I'm a revolutionary. I'm an activist. I'm about righteousness, and it's some things that I would like to fix. You know what I mean? Not just with, you know, Tulsa, Tallulah, or any other place. Just wherever I touch down and I have a fucking impact on, man, you know, what problems can I help at? Right. I'm gonna use my notoriety. I'm gonna use my stardom, or whatever they call it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my light to fucking shine light on certain problems that need to be fixed, so people can have better lives, man, and fucking build this country back up and fucking get it right. You know what I'm saying? Get the hood right, man, because they about to fucking take everything.
Okay, well, like, what's like the state of like your struggle right now, as of today, that you like want to turn around and like make positive?
Man, I really couldn't tell you. I mean, if I like right off the top, I would say the amount of time that it takes for the attention of the industry to be on Tulsa and the music that we create here. You know what I'm saying? The different artists like Verse and Saran, you know what I'm saying, Steph, Keith, you know what I'm saying, Music Genius Crew, Bezel, you know, a lot of cats. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot of cats out here that's making a lot of music. So that's one struggle I would probably change right now, is to basically speed up the process on getting the industry's eyes on us and getting the industry involved with our music. Because we're what the industry is missing.
Yeah, I believe it. Like just from the little bit that you told me before we even started filming, I was just like, damn, there's a lot that's about to be hitting, and y'all, I'll tell you right now, y'all don't want to miss out on what this man and these people are doing. Like,
yeah, man,
they're doing some big shit for this city and this state that y'all don't know about yet. But when it does hit, y'all's gonna be like, yeah. I seen that guy on, you know, Angel's, you know, show, and then you're just gonna be like,
yeah,
oh
man,
shit, like I should pay more attention, you know? Maybe I should have clicked that link in the description, because this guy's doing a lot of shit with it, like. You know?
Yeah.
And then, all right, so like, what's one thing that you would share with the viewers that, you know, that's like one thing that you could like say positive to them and just be like, hey, stop the bullshit, do this. This is what y'all need to do if you're trying to live a better life. Do this, or if you want to see whatever your artistic feel is to do. Like, you know, what's one thing you would share with the viewers?
Be water.
Okay, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee. Okay, I see you my way. Shit.
Be water, man. That's it. You know, you can build or you can destroy. You know what I'm saying? You can flow or you can crash. It doesn't, you know, you choose. Evil is necessary. You know, it's not condoned, but evil is necessary.
Sure.
You know, I try not to look at all my negatives and just like, you know, soak in that shit. Like a lot of the times that'll be the problem with me being down. You know what I mean? That's for anybody. Yo, be water, man. Just play it cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So what's one thing you ain't never told about yourself? Like, something that you ain't never shared on like YouTube or in the podcast or in the interview. Like, what's one thing that you could just be like, bam, and just go? You know what I mean?
I actually used to sing in a high school choir.
Like a church choir, or just?
I've done church choirs too, and community choirs, and I've actually won superior ratings in high school choir competitions.
We had to see that. I want to look
at so like, I'm talking about like singing bass section, tenor section and shit. Yeah, I've actually did choral shit.
Alright, as long as you can hit that high note. I be seeing some of them, like the movies and shit, when they be hitting that high note. I ain't gonna lie, when I'm in the car by myself, I be cruising, bumping that shit, and I try to hit that high note, and they crack, and I'm just like, alright, let's go to the next one, you know?
Yeah, man. No, I don't hit no high notes.
Alright. So then we're gonna jump into like your little hip hop world. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Before that, let's take another sip.
Yeah, man. All shit, right. I've been over here sipping, brother.
I have too.
Appreciate
All
this.
right. The first question that we got on this list, it's what first got you into music?
Man, just my family is a musical family. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom, you know, she had me young. So I was into like rock and hip hop early.
Oh, yeah.
But I was also in the gospel and Zydeco. You know what I'm saying? Zydeco is like a Creole type of music where, you know, you have a washboard with the spoons.
Oh,
you got the accordion.
That's what they
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zydeco, bro. It's like Cajun
that.
music. It's like down south music, man. And you know, I love jazz. Also, jazz is my favorite genre. But man, just being from a musical family, and then when I learned how to sing, I was just like, yo, I know I was gonna fucking do that shit. I know I was gonna be somebody.
After you got up the church choir and shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, even with the church choir and shit, like, and the community choir, singing from church to church, and you know, doing like fucking funerals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I've done a lot in music. So I've already wanted to, do music. I've always wanted to write for other artists, and I've been doing that now. You know what I'm saying? I've written for many artists here in town.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who inspired you to like make and start music?
Man, my Auntie Nicky, Tricky Nicky, man. She the one that taught me how to sing, man.
Okay.
She wild, dog. Like,
Shoot.
bro, like, man, shit. You will notice. You will know who she is. You probably seen her at a couple of shows at the Getty, bro.
Oh, she still sing?
She don't sing like she used to.
Oh, the Yeti?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, when she came out to the shows at the Yeti supporting my shit.
Okay.
Bro, she gets down, man. Like, she a whole gangster, man. Like,
shout out Nicky.
Wow, man. Yeah, and my Tricky Nicky, man, what it do? You know what I'm saying? But she taught me how to sing, man, and she always wanted to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? And just like the aspirations of that, and you know what I'm saying, the inspiration of that.
Okay.
It kind of fueled me into wanting doing that, and then knowing the history of our family, you know what I'm saying, getting certain knowledge on like family members that are in the industry and this and that. Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm gonna do that. I know I want to do that. So you know what I'm saying, one way or another.
That's for sure. That's like it's crazy like hearing like when you said you're in.
Yeah.
It's crazy like hearing from like people like, oh, I got into music because I heard my aunt sing, my mom sing. Like most of the time it's from like, oh, I heard this rapper sing, and I was like, I could do that. Like I'm just like, nah, like what inspires you? Like, because I know something else inspired a lot of people before they even thought about trying to be like somebody.
Oh yeah, man. Of course, bro. Yeah, man. And this, I say like everything is like real life with me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I came up in the struggle, so just that being a part of the inspiration too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But just seeing the ambitions and shit of my other family members that were, talented in music, it just kind of fueled me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, and then just like, but then I got to a point to where I was like, this ain't, I really want to skate. You know what I'm saying? I want to make music skating. I want to make music being an artist. I want to make money being an artist. I want to make a career, making paintings and oil pastel fucking canvases and shit like that.
I used to do that shit
graffiti.
back in the day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I was always gifted with music, and a lot of people was like, yo, hey man, you gonna be something.
Mm-hmm.
And I see older cats looking at me that been doing this shit for a lot of years. They've been doing this shit for a long ass time. And these motherfuckers looking at me at a young age like, yo, you're a fucking star, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for real.
So, how would you describe the music that you like typically create? Like, how would you describe that?
My music, it's just really, it's just my life. You know what I mean? My experiences, my peoples that I've ran to in life, and my peoples that became my family within my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Their experiences that I've experienced with them. It's just that I don't make music for anyone else's enjoyment, because I don't really care about that shit. You know what I mean? I make music for me. My music is for me. If you like it, that's cool. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that to the fullest. Like, that's dope. Yeah. Because sometimes I don't feel my fucking shit. It's just what the fuck I got out. Right. But even some of the shit, I'm like, I don't fucking feel this shit. Motherfuckers like, yo, this is genius. And I'm like, how? But it's just, it's the passion, man. This is me. Music is my life.
Yeah, so it's just, shit. It has to be, man.
Yeah, bro.
Especially if you're pushing as far as like, like what you told me earlier. Like I'm just like that. You really gotta be able to like push and fight anybody that comes their way to like knock you down.
Yeah, man, for real. Like, and even then, you gonna get right. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm doing this for me and all my peoples. You know what I'm saying? For my tribe and my allies. You know what I'm saying?
So, what is your creative process like? Like, what brings all that shit to you create like your mind? Because I know you got a creative mind. Because
fuck, you get mad. You got me all nervous over here, bro. Kind of.
Yeah.
Man, if I get a beat, you know, it just depends. Like if it captures me, right? Like right then, I'll do something right then. Sometimes, you know, if I have the time. But if I'm in the studio, it's just who's all in the room. You know what I mean? The element of the time.
Yes, sir.
I usually come up with the hook first, and I'm really good with the hooks. And I'll do like 3 or 4 hooks at one time, and be like, you know, I pick the best one.
Okay.
And then man, just my writing, man. When I'm writing rhymes, it's different, man. Like I really can't explain it. I mean, I can, but it's like I think like a jazz musician. You know what I'm saying?
Another thing that I liked about when I was listening to your songs that I liked, it was about real life shit. It wasn't about like some frontin' bullshit, you know?
Yeah. I never rap about shit that I've never done, never seen.
And that's what I'm pretty sure a lot of the viewers respect. That shit.
Yeah. I don't rap about shit. You know what I'm saying? If you hear a song and you hear me say some shit, it's like, hold on, wait a minute, I know this dude. It's me making fun of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the art of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I write like a jazz musician plays. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a saxophone player, a trombone player, a piano player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know when you're writing rhymes, it's music. But I guarantee you, if you ask a fucking rapper or MC what instrument in the fucking musical field matches their voice, and they'll say microphone. Nigga, that's not a fucking instrument. That's a device.
Now that you said that,
you know what I mean? It's a musical device. It's not an instrument. But I could tell you it's a fucking snare drum. When you're in a band and you're reading sheet music with a fucking snare drum, if you're in the snare section, you're reading left, right, you're reading whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, 16ths, all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
All of that. Your rests, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I apply that musical theory to my rhymes, to me writing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
I
think like
a
musician.
On that. Hell yeah. If you could open up a show for any artist, local or like top of the line artist, who would you open for if you could?
Oh.
Like dead or alive too. Like
MF Doom.
Okay. Hell yeah. Why is that?
Because, man, his writing style, his imagination, his art form, even when he was with KMD, when he was Zev Love X, and the way he writes, man, is just so ridiculous. And his fan base is international, it's worldwide. You know what I mean? And it's that underground feel. It's like you ain't got to worry about nobody looking at you as an image. Like you ain't got to worry about women looking at you like, oh, you got jewels, all this shit. You know what I mean? Like my knowledge is more than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's another person would be fuck, man, Madlib.
Madlib?
Madlib.
No, I'm just playing. You know who Madlib?
No, not Madlib. I mean, no, not Madlib.
Hey, shout out Madlib.
Yeah, shout out Madlib.
He's gonna be on this.
Purple Dragon.
He's gonna be on here pretty soon.
Yeah, man. No, Madlib, bro. He's one of the best fucking producers ever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's my type of shit. He's a jazz lover too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I love jazz music.
Yeah.
So, man.
So, like before we jump into the next question, is like you want to hit that little.
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah. Oh man.
Let the man hit it for a minute. All right. You good? Go ahead, cough.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead, cough.
I'm not, bro.
He not. All right. Well, what's one message you could give to your fans?
Be yourself and nobody else.
Okay. That's the only message?
Nah.
He said, he like took a pause. I had to think.
Be yourself and nobody else. Always be true. Always be strong. You know what I mean? Know who you are.
That just was when you was on Off the Top with J Rob. Like you told like at the end that's what you tell your kids or something.
Yeah,
Right?
man. Yeah, man. All my kids, like, you know, I let them know, like, when I drop them off at school, you know, if I drop my sons back off at their mom's, you know, I tell them, you know, I ask them, I'm like, what are you? You know, they gotta yell it strong. Always be true. Be yourself and what? Nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I ask my sons, I say, who are you? And they say, young black kings. You know what I'm saying? And I ask my daughters, who are you? And they say, beautiful black queens.
And there you go.
It's an aspiration. You know what I mean? And you do that, you implant that into their minds, they're going to believe it.
Yes,
because
sir.
it is true.
All the way.
You know what I mean?
100%. Shit. All right. This next question is kind of corny. I was just thinking of random shit. And it was, do you sing in the shower? And if you do, what song?
Bro.
It better be some Miley Cyrus songs, because I'll be singing like...
I actually don't know any Miley Cyrus songs. If I do end up singing in the shower, it's weird as fuck. I actually sing. It's weird as fuck.
I really don't get that.
I don't sing lyrics. Like, if I do, it's like reggae shit. You know what I mean? But that rarely happens. But I usually sing like jazz fucking stanzas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Jazz tunes and fucking the runs that the jazz musicians play. You know what I'm saying? John Coltrane, Thelonious Monk, and fucking Lee Morgan, Miles Davis. You know what I'm saying? All them cats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my shit. Like, I usually do like jazz tunes, man. Jazz is the shit.
Shit, I mean, I think everybody singing in the shower. If you fucking don't sing in the shower, you a goddamn lie. Because I know everybody got some way of getting through their shower, whether it's washing your whole body with soap and saying from head, toes, knees, and shoulders, or whatever the fuck they say. You lying.
Man.
Because I mean, what they got, Alexa, YouTube, all that shit. You gonna have a speaker in them. They even make shower heads with a speaker on it. So if you don't sing in the shower, I know you lying. Even old people sing in the shower. My grandma be singing Amazing Grace, and I could hear.
It's what songs you sing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just be in there singing no off the wall shit. Man.
Right.
You can't be doing that.
And so, like, how are you taking this COVID like bullshit and like staying busy with like all your careers, like all your like artistic shit, your writing, your photography? How are you staying busy with that, with all this crazy shit going around? Like, is everything open? Is everything?
Man,
you gotta,
my day job, my evening job, I work maintenance at an aeronautics college in Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, no matter what, I have to work. You know what I mean? But as far as my musical shit, it don't really, everything is the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm very careful on where I go, how long I'm out. You know what I mean? Of course, I always wash my hands, where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take care of myself. I fucking, I exercise, I train, I do my vitamins and shit. You know what I mean? I eat good. Sometimes, I eat bad, but it's not, like I used to. I used to be really bad with eating, so I got sick a lot, you know what I mean? But now, I haven't been sick in so long, I couldn't even tell you the last time I was sick. Like, it was probably 2018, the last time I was sick. You know what I mean? And I've been kicking it. But this COVID shit, like, it hasn't really fazed me. You know what I mean? Shit, blue bills don't sit still.
Nice shit. Hey. That's real.
Blue bills don't sit still.
So like, how often are you like in the studio? Like, how often do you like write music? Do you sit at home like on your free time, or do you sit at break at work just writing music, or how do you do that? Like,
I mean, studio wise, it's just it's just here and there. Whenever I get the time, because I'm a father full time. You know what I mean? I work. I say my evening job and shit, and then when I get home, not only am I working with my kids, you know what I'm saying, like my whole tribe, you know what I'm saying, me and my wife, we're really hands-on with our kids. And as far as my label, Tribe Enterprises LLC, and all that shit, like it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's really it's just what it is at the time now. You know what I mean? Everything is still, and it's really not time for me to hit the ground running right now.
Okay.
So it's just preparation and strategizing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At this point right now, because I have to be careful on a lot of things now. There's a lot of big things that are about to happen for me.
Yeah.
And I have to be very strategic on my moves right now.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly building up my team.
Okay.
And I'm getting everything right business wise. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, got the bank account, all that shit. You know what I mean? So we got employees.
You gotta look at the commas and the zeros coming up, you know?
Man, it's very soon.
Yes,
so
sir. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit, you know what I mean? Well, all that shit gonna go to my kids though.
Hey. You know you got a heart, bro.
Yeah, all that shit going to my kids, man.
So, like, you're from Louisiana. I know you're from Louisiana. So, what's it like just being here in Tulsa? Like, you know, what do you tell people whenever? Oh, you from Tulsa? So, how would you respond to somebody
Man,
like, oh, what's it like being from Tulsa?
Man, I ain't got no shame. I love Tulsa. Tulsa's my second. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Tulsa saved my life. Compared to where I'm from, like I had homies, you know, that drove through my hometown on tour, you know what I'm saying, on their way to New Orleans. And they're like, we was gonna stop there to get gas. And we're like, nah, fool. Motherfuckers call. I'm on tour with the rock band Free Juice and shit at the time. And you know what I'm saying, while I'm on tour with them, I'm out of state. And motherfuckers hit me up at like 3 in the morning, like, yo, hey, bro, that song that you got about your hometown, Saruda, bro, that shit is, man, dude, how the fuck did you survive this place? Cause it's a very, it's the poorest fucking
Is it a city or a town?
It's like a little town, but it's one of the poorest. Like it's very, very poor, bro. The water system is like Flint's right now. It's like real bad, man, and like, you know what I mean? So like moving here when I was 16, man, I literally moved here with nothing. Like nothing, bro. No clothes. I had my clothes I had on, my socks, my drawers, and my shoes that I had on.
But look where you at now. So
exactly. So
shit,
man, I've been homeless,
bullshit.
all that shit, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been homeless, all that shit. I've come, man. I love Tulsa, dog. Like Tulsa is my home too. You know what I'm saying? North side, west side, east side, south side. I've lived on all them motherfuckers, midtown. Man, all that shit, Turley, man, Okmulgee. I've lived in all of them. Yeah, that's way out. Like Oklahoma, man, look. But see, a lot of people don't know Oklahoma, the whole state of Oklahoma is Louisiana land. Louisiana Purchase, man, look that shit up. It's
look
Louisiana,
it up. Google it.
It's Louisiana land, man, so you get Creoles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're on the Indian tribes and shit.
I know what you're talking
you know what
about.
I'm saying? I'm Blackfoot, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I know exactly what you're talking
about. So it's, man, I love Oklahoma. I love Tulsa. I love the rich history.
Hell yeah.
And I'm
what's
glad to be a part of that too.
Like, which one of your favorite songs to perform in Tulsa? Like the one song that you perform here at all the venues that you don't perform outside of here.
Fuck, man. I'll take a drink to that one.
Go ahead and look it up.
I'll take a drink to that one.
Let me take one too here.
Man, that's a good one. Some bullshit, Angel.
No, come on, man.
God damn, man.
Right, one question that
this is the first time in any fucking interview that I've fucking been stumped. You got it first. This is motherfucker. Shit.
Made them think, you know.
I would say Killer Cop Calligraphy.
Okay. Why is that?
Because a lot of people know it, and a lot of people are in the video.
From here?
Yeah, man. A lot of people love that one. Stab muscle. If you know what stab muscle means, it's very vulgar. So if you got kids and they're fans of me, I don't give a fuck.
They put that parental advisory on that shit.
Yeah, sometimes I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I cuss shit. I cuss in front of my kids. They know not to cuss. They don't like bad words. Oh, they're smart kids. Raise your kids to be smart kids. Stab muscle is one of my favorite ones because when at the end of it, if people don't know what the term means and I tell them what it means at the end of the song, everybody cracks up laughing.
Do the end of it. Do the last verse, and y'all try to guess in the comments below, and we tell you if you right or not. Come on.
Oh man, you really gonna do that? Okay. What's the reason for a nigga have hustle? So to all the hating bitches, they can eat a stab muscle.
Alright, because I'm probably sure there's gonna be like 16-year-olds watching this and be like, what the hell is
stab muscle, man? If you got haters, tell them to eat a stab muscle. They're gonna look at you weird, like, what the fuck? Eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
Eat a stab muscle.
I think I tell some people sometimes.
You gotta be very educated sometimes when you insult people because you know what I mean.
When them dishes come around, you can't just
you gotta be very educated because you don't want to be a dummy and be in altercations.
All right, if you could change anything in the industry of music, what would it be?
If I was to change anything in the industry?
Yeah, like if you was like the top dog, like you was fucking Bill Gates and had all this money and was like, I don't want this in the industry no more. What would you kick out? Or what would you not even let come to the door?
I would raise the pay on local scene on local shows.
Okay.
Bars pay, you know, I won't really talk about all that shit because I would really get in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
But I would raise the pay on bars and venues for local artists and booking local artists.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I would raise that shit. Because these motherfuckers is putting their time and they fucking, you know, their space, their fucking talent and their fucking mind space into promotion and booking these shows and, you know what I'm saying, hoping to get a yes. And then when they finally fucking get a yes, you know, they fucking, you know, pack the place out, make the bar money, and they only make, you know, pennies on the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and whatever alcohol they sell.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Some places, some places,
pay you for that.
Some places will fucking, you know what I'm saying? Some places actually pay you good. Some places pay you good. You know what I'm saying? But some places, it's like fuck. And then there's some places that'll try to play you. You know what I mean? I would fucking they'll, oh man, we didn't do good. Well, let me see your fucking receipt at the bar. How much you made?
For real.
You know what I mean? Let me look at that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of places don't provide that type of information. I would make it legal for places to, you know, provide that information.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can hear you 100% on that.
Yeah, man.
Well, you know, it's just Way Up's Wicked and Raw. We got the boy Burns today. Thank you for being here, my boy.
Man, thank you, brother. Thank you for having me, man.
So, the last thing I'm gonna ask this man, what's next for you?
Tribe Enterprises LLC. Finna sign some artists, producers. Shout out to Amber. Shout out to DJ Quinn. Shout out to Country Red, Misha Fox. Shout out to Shay. And we about to get this shit popping. Look out for the Final Little Africa project releasing May 31st, year 2021. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be exclusive. Y'all need to fucking get on that shit. You can follow me on all social media shit, Twitter, Instagram, 318-ME918.
I'll put all those in the description right here.
Yep.
We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, you can Google me. Earl has it.
It's brought to y'all calling peeps.
See y'all next time, Will.
Schnitzel, fast homemade fries with the duck fat. Take heed, get fired on as much you bust back. The skills level wasn't reachable until now. Watch your step as rants resembles the ants that kill cows. Chick-fil-A's just white skin, expensive Arby's. Shack a place, let your